All right, here are our current conditions. Currently, we've got high pressure over the area, but you can see that system that's currently over Mexico, southeastern New Mexico, and basically across Texas. That's the system that's going to be coming in over the next couple of days, over the next 48 hours or so, and bringing some wintry precipitation to our area. Okay, we're going to take a look at the model here. This is beginning Friday evening. This is the initial shot of moisture that comes in with this system. You can see where the purples and blues are. That's where the increased moisture is. Greens and reds are more drier air. So you can see that moisture is streaming in across North Georgia beginning Friday evening. And as that pushes in, we're going to start to see some rain Friday afternoon, evening, and we could see a small shot of sleet as that first initial round of precip moves in Friday evening. Then continuing through Saturday morning, we will continue to see rain across the area. Might see a little bit of mix, especially across extreme North Georgia Saturday morning. But then temperatures should be rising above the freezing mark during the day Saturday. But then as we get into Saturday evening, you can start to see we have good easterly flow that's coming in. That's going to be bringing in some cooler temperatures Saturday night into Sunday morning. And that's when we're going to start to get into some of the really mixed precip, some rain, snow, ice type of situation. And then as we go into Saturday morning, you can start to see the system has moved off of the coast, but we're starting to get into some of the wraparound moisture, especially across North Georgia Sunday morning. And that wraparound moisture hangs around for a little bit of time here. And let me go ahead. Here's Sunday evening we're looking at here. We start to, okay, there we go. Sunday evening into Monday morning, we start to get into the wraparound moisture. And that moisture just sort of hangs around, even though the low has moved well off the Georgia coast, Georgia, South Carolina coast, where that moisture just still hangs around. And we keep temperatures right around the freezing mark. So we're still going to be dealing with some wintry precipitation Sunday night into Monday morning. And then continuing on through Monday evening, you see that moisture just does not let up. It just hangs around the area. And temperatures are going to be very hard pressed to get into the 40s on Monday. So we're still going to be dealing with some things, but it will be coming to an end by Monday night, Tuesday morning, as this thing starts to dissipate and eventually move out. And you can see that high pressure just to the west of us will be pushing things out as we get into Tuesday afternoon at this point. So with all that being said, right now what we're looking at for Saturday night into Sunday, best chance, highest confidence right now for some freezing rain and possible measurable ice accumulations. Look like they'll be across the northeast Georgia area there, especially into the northeast Georgia mountains there, and getting a little bit further south and west into the northern Atlanta suburbs and maybe down into Athens at this point, looking at freezing rain, which could mix rain/freezing rain. But our confidence isn't that high just yet for Saturday night into Sunday. And you can see the temperatures there on the left-hand side. The temperatures at or below freezing, but you can see that line right there as you get into the northeastern Atlanta suburbs where the temperatures get above freezing. So that's what we're looking at for right now for Saturday night into Sunday. And remember, this is still evolving, so things will be changing as we go along. So then as we get during the day, Saturday, temperatures do warm a bit, but then getting into Sunday night into Monday morning, you can see those temperatures, the lower temperatures get well into the Atlanta area and across. So you're looking at freezing temperatures as far south, possibly as just north of the Macon and Columbus area, from about LaGrange to Macon to Eatonton area or so, looking at temperatures right around the freezing mark. So with that being said, we're still going to have some moisture around, so we'll still have some precipitation around, looking at freezing rain, possibly transitioning to snow and sleet, rain-snow mix across the area. We're not expecting a lot in the way of precipitation at this point, but definitely a wintry mixture of precipitation. So here we're looking at precip totals right now. Currently through Saturday night, this is a 3-day total you're looking at, with the majority of this precip falling beginning Friday evening, continuing through Saturday night. You're looking at about a 2 to 2.5 inch swath across the entire area. And you can see that the higher precip moving into the Rome, Columbus, Atlanta area there by Saturday night. And this is quite a bit of precipitation that would be moving in. So there's still the possibility also of some flooding concerns with this getting into the winter season. The soils are already wet, and we don't have a lot of vegetation out there right now to help soak up some of this rain that's going to be falling. So as the precipitation falls, it just really won't have anywhere to really go. So we're definitely looking at some flooding concerns. And as we get into, this is now a 5-day total. So this will be continuing through Tuesday night. You can see that swath of heavier precip, the 2.5 inches across almost the entire North Georgia, except for the extreme North Georgia mountains there, and including Columbus and Macon. So I would not be surprised to see some even isolated higher amounts in that heavier swath there, near 3 inches or so over the next 5 days. So that's going to be a lot of precipitation we're going to have to be dealing with, along with the wintry precipitation at the same time. So in summary, best chance for accumulations Saturday night and Sunday night, and then again Monday morning. Best locations for wintry precipitation will be north and east of the I-75 to I-20 corridor, especially in the northeast Georgia mountains Saturday and Saturday night, and then north of the Columbus to Macon line Sunday night into Monday morning. The system will finally be exiting the area Monday night / Tuesday morning. And I also wanted to let you know we'll be sending out another email briefing tonight on the midnight shift, sometime between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. We're going to be doing another one of these briefings tomorrow, Friday the 7th at 4 p.m. And like I was saying earlier, things are ever evolving as the new models come in and we get more information. So please stay vigilant, stay up to date with all of our forecasts, and we're going to be continuing these briefings probably through the weekend, I would assume. So we're going to definitely be communicating with you guys, trying to keep everyone up to date. So if you have any questions, if you're on the phone, you can unmute yourself by pressing #6. Or if you have any questions, if you're on the chat, I'm sorry, not on the chat, on the briefing here, you can type your questions in. So go ahead and